without training and retraining, the teachers will rot. The teachers will rot.
Good afternoon, our viewers watching me live. We are here at the teacher's house in Akwaibom State to you, and with me here is
My name is Dr. Inibege Kanem from University of Uyo Early Childhood Education Department.
all right, sir. I listened to your speech today, and I've been watching you throughout this program, and I can say for certainty that you're one of the stakeholders and major people pushing these events. So I'd like to tell us a thing or two about filling the gaps, what they stand for, and what they are doing. By building teachers in the way they are doing.
Yeah, I am happy to be associated with filling the gaps, and I am also very happy to identify with the work and what the organization stands for in its entirety. And what is happening today is the second edition of what Filling the Gaps has been doing for teachers in Akwaibom State. And what amazes me is the fact that this organization, these services are rendered completely free of charge. And I am impressed because the participation of the teachers as well is very impressive. And if you have had time to maybe go through the workshop manual and everything that is being presented here, the content is really, really, really rich. Coming back to what I have presented and coming back to the gap, as the name of the company, the organization implies, there is actually a gap in educational services that our teachers render to the pupils in the class. And yesterday, the keynote speaker, Professor Udo Uyota, tried to identify some of these gaps. And yes.
Thank you very much, sir. I heard you mention that this is a free capacity building program. Now, some people are not sure and some are hearing it, there's rumor around. So I want you to clear the air. Is it free, or are they sponsors from government or private organizations, or this is out of you guys' benevolence and sincere desire to see people being trained to build the capacity in our community and in Nigeria as a whole?
Yes, it is true that the training is free. There is no funding from anybody. Nobody is sponsoring this. All that you see here is from our individual sacrifices, that we pool our resources together to put up this training because of the desire and the passion that we have. Because we know if our teachers are not enriched in their capacity, then it is our children, the children of Akwaibom State, who will suffer. We are not saying that teachers have not been undergoing training. The state government has been doing their own. Of course, they are the ones who have given us permission to do this, but we are not receiving any funding so far from the state government. So everything that you see here has been put together by filling the gaps.
Very interesting, sir. So my last question before I let you leave is, I want to talk about the importance of training and retraining of teachers in Nigeria, in Akwaibom.
That is very important. Without training and retraining, the teachers will rot. The teachers will rot, and they can't do much if their knowledge, their intelligence has become rotten. I am sorry to use that expression, but I believe my viewers will understand what I mean. Whatever is not maintained, whatever that is not serviced over time will decay. So what we are doing, we are not saying that teachers didn't know anything before now, but it is a continuous professional development program that we are doing. Some of the things we teach them in this program, they knew them before. Some of them will just be like a reminder to them. And when they are reminded now, they will go back to the classrooms and implement it, and it will be more, it will be fresher in their memories. So it is something that needs to be done more regularly, and we hope that sometime someday we will have some form of support to be able to sustain this good work that we have done. Sometime someday we pray that will come.
All right, thank you very much. With me here is Dr. Inibege. Please, you've heard us very clearly. Please, if you're out there watching this video and you can support us, we're going to put some details on the screen so you can support us where you can. And this is me, Edika Nobos, coming here from Uyo Teacher's House. And thank you very much, sir, for your speech. Till we see you again. God bless.
Thank you.